I tested some of the best 1440p gaming monitors of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. LG G27GP850. The 165Hz refresh rate that can be overclocked to 180Hz is pretty nice, and the 1ms response time makes it great for competitive gaming. The IPS panel delivers good colors with a 98% DCI-P3 coverage, but man, the contrast ratio is disappointing at around 700:1 to 1000:1. I really like how it handles motion with its fast overdrive mode, which works great above 100 FPS without annoying ghosting. For the price point, this feels like a decent choice for gamers who want solid performance without breaking the bank. So I'm putting this in the average tier. Asus ROG Swift PG27AQDP. This thing rocks a 240Hz refresh rate with a super quick response time, making it perfect for competitive gaming. The G-Sync module with a variable overdrive is a game changer, completely eliminating ghosting regardless of your frame rate. Love how it handles gaming with its low input lag and smooth performance, though that HDR performance is kind of underwhelming. The price is steep, but the premium build quality and gaming features make it worth considering for serious gamers, which is why I'm placing this in the grade tier. Alienware AW2725DF. This QD-OLED beast comes with a blazing fast 360Hz refresh rate and near instantaneous response time that just blows me away. The colors are absolutely stunning, and that 450 nit peak brightness really makes HDR content pop. I'm super impressed with how it handles motion, with zero ghosting thanks to that OLED panel. The only real bummer is the lack of internal speakers and an analog headphone jack. The incredible gaming performance and picture quality easily earned this monitor a spot in grade tier. MSI MPG 341CQ-PX. This ultra-wide QD-OLED is an absolute monster with its 240Hz refresh rate and that gorgeous 34-inch 3440 to 1440 panel. The contrast is literally infinite, and those colors are just mind-blowing. What really seals the deal is the USB-C with 98W power delivery and KVM switch. Perfect for both work and play. The motion handling is incredible with instantaneous response times, and that anti-reflective coating actually works well. This is hands down god tier material. It's basically everything you could want in an ultra-wide gaming monitor. LG G27GR83Q. Packs a solid 240Hz refresh rate with great response times, though the contrast ratio is pretty underwhelming for darkroom gaming. The color accuracy is fantastic after calibration, and it gets bright enough to handle most rooms with ease. While it's decent for both PC and console gaming thanks to HDMI 2.1 support, there's nothing particularly special that makes it stand out from the crowd. I'm putting this in average tier because while it's reliable, there are better options at this price point. LG G27GS95QE. This OLED beast absolutely crushes it with perfect blacks and incredible motion clarity thanks to its near instantaneous response time. The 240Hz refresh rate combined with the OLED goodness makes gaming feel incredibly smooth, and it even has higher brightness than previous LG OLEDs. There is some BRR flicker in dark scenes, but honestly the stunning HDR performance and infinite contrast ratio makes up for it. This is a clear god tier pick for me. It's simply the best gaming experience you can get right now in a 27-inch 1440p monitor. Dell G2724D. Brings solid gaming performance with its 165Hz refresh rate and handles motion really well across different refresh rates. The ergonomics are fantastic and it has great color accuracy out of the box in its RGB mode. While it lacks fancy features like USB ports or even an audio jack, and the HDR performance is pretty weak, it delivers reliable gaming performance without breaking the bank. For me, this lands squarely in good tier. It's a solid budget option that gets the job done without any major compromises. Gigabyte M27Q-X. Rocks a blazing fast 240Hz refresh rate with excellent response times and manages to deliver outstanding color accuracy. The KVM switch is super handy for productivity, and the motion handling is top-notch for competitive gaming. While the contrast ratio isn't amazing, and HDR performance is nothing to write home about, the overall package at its price point is incredibly compelling. I'm placing this in the grade tier because it offers premium gaming performance and features at a really competitive price point. Asus ROG Strix OLED XG27AQDMG. Packed in a glossy WOLED panel with 240Hz refresh rate and incredible response times, this monitor delivers stunning HDR performance with up to 724 nits peak brightness. The custom heatsink design helps prevent burn-in, and the anti-flicker technology makes gaming super smooth. Though it does come at a premium price point, while the USB connectivity is somewhat limited and it lacks HDMI 2.1, the picture quality and gaming performance are absolutely fantastic. Given the premium features but some connectivity limitations, I'm putting this in the good tier. KTC27 OLED. This budget OLED comes with the same LG panel as many premium options, delivering 240Hz refresh rate and that sweet 0.03 ms response time. The matte finish actually works surprisingly well with the OLED panel, and you get some nice extras like USB-C with 65W power delivery and a KVM switch. However, the HDR implementation is a bit wonky with limited adjustment options, and at 60Hz, the input lag jumps up significantly. While it's one of the most affordable OLED options out there, some compromises were made. That's why I'm placing this in the average tier. AOC Q27G3XMN. This thing absolutely crushes it with its 336-zone mini LED backlight, hitting up to 1300 nits peak brightness in HDR and maintaining excellent contrast thanks to its VA panel. The motion handling at 180Hz is really solid, though you might notice some slight ghosting in fast-paced games. What really seals the deal is the price. You're getting premium HDR performance at a mid-range cost. The value proposition and overall performance make this an easy great tier pick for me. MSI G274QPX. Coming in with a 240Hz refresh rate and decent HDR 400 certification, this budget-friendly option delivers sharp 1440p gaming with FreeSync support. The stand offers great ergonomics, and you'll get some nice gaming features like night vision for better visibility. Unfortunately, the contrast ratio is pretty low, and the HDR performance is limited. Colors aren't particularly vivid. While it works well enough for competitive gaming, the mediocre picture quality lands this in average tier for me. Sony Inzone M10S. This monitor walks a mind-blowing 480Hz refresh rate with a WOLED panel, which honestly feels buttery smooth in competitive games like Counter-Strike 2. The design is super clean with a space-saving stand, but I'm really disappointed by the lack of USB-C and the high price tag of $1,100. While the HDR performance is decent with up to 667 nits brightness in the 10% window, the lack of brightness adjustment in HDR mode is pretty annoying. I've got to put this in average tier. The insane refresh rate just doesn't justify that premium price when there are better options out there. Samsung Odyssey OLED G6. The QD-OLED panel delivers incredibly vibrant colors and deep blacks, and that 360Hz refresh rate is perfect for competitive gaming. Love how they included a matte anti-glare coating that actually works well against reflections, though the brightness could be better. The build quality is solid and the KVM switch is super handy for multitasking. Looking at everything it offers, I'm placing this firmly in good tier. It's a really solid choice for competitive gamers who want great visuals without breaking the bank. Gigabyte AORUS FO27Q3. Rocking the latest Gen 3 QD-OLED panel with 360Hz refresh rate and lightning-fast 0.03 ms response time. The KVM switch is awesome for controlling multiple systems, but that 18W USB-C power delivery is honestly pathetic. What really sets this apart is the Gigabyte OLED Care feature with AI-based burn-in protection and a 3-year warranty covering burn-in. After testing it extensively, I'm putting this in the gray tier. It's nearly perfect for both competitive gaming and content creation. MSI MPG 271QRX. This thing is absolutely insane. It's got everything you could want in a gaming monitor. The QD-OLED panel delivers perfect pixel transitions with HDR 1000 capability, and the 360Hz refresh rate with 0.03 ms response time makes gaming feel incredibly responsive. The 90W USB-C power delivery is fantastic for laptop users, and they've really thought about longevity with comprehensive OLED Care features. This is a no-brainer god tier pick for me. It offers top-tier performance and features at a relatively reasonable $800 price point. Asus ROG Swift PG27AQDP. Comes with a stunning 480Hz refresh rate and a 1440p OLED panel that delivers incredible motion clarity and perfect blacks. The HDR performance is remarkable with peak of 1300 nits, making games look absolutely gorgeous. While it's packed with gaming features and has that sweet spot 27-inch size, the software has some annoying bugs and there's noticeable VRR flicker with changing frame rates. Perfect for competitive gamers who want the absolute best motion clarity and don't mind paying premium prices. Looking at everything it offers, I'm putting this in the good tier. It's amazing tech, but those software issues and VRR problems hold it back from greatness. Asus ROG XG27ACS. Rocks 180Hz refresh rate with incredibly accurate colors right out of the box and excellent HDR contrast despite being HDR 400. The response time is super snappy at 1 ms and you get some neat features like a phone holder and tripod mount. However, that USB-C port with only 7.5W power delivery is pretty much useless for laptop charging. For gamers wanting great performance without breaking the bank, this hits a sweet spot. After weighing everything, this belongs in average tier. It's solid but doesn't really stand out in any particular way. Dell S3222DGM packs an impressive 4209:1 contrast ratio that absolutely demolishes IPS competitors, and that curved VA panel makes games look rich and immersive. The 165Hz refresh rate paired with FreeSync Premium makes everything buttery smooth. Though it lacks HDR support, and the 32-inch size makes the 1440p resolution a bit less sharp at 93 ppi. Perfect for gamers who want a larger screen and don't mind trading some pixel density for better contrast. Considering the value proposition and overall performance, I'm confidently placing this in the good tier. It nails the fundamentals at a great price point. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the 1440p gaming monitors for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.